there, students, welcome back to my channel. This is me again, your teacher Russell. It's Sunday again today, so it's time to have another lesson with me. Last week I couldn't make a lesson because I have a really bad sore throat and it's so painful when I talk, so I decided to just make a lesson, very simple lesson all about punctuation marks last week. So today I feel totally better and I'm so excited to teach you again today, and I hope all of you are doing so well. So for today's lesson, we are going to be talking about phrasal verbs. What are phrasal verbs? Why do we need to study phrasal verbs? As you know, in English language, phrasal verbs are very common. Native speakers use phrasal verbs almost every day. So that is why I also became interested to teach you about phrasal verbs, and I hope that I could help you in some ways to be able to be more familiar with these phrasal verbs. And I will give you 15 phrasal verbs for this class, and I'm gonna give you the meaning and an example as well, so you will be able to understand how to use it in your own sentences. But first, let's define what a phrasal verb is. Okay, quick review. Verbs in general are action words, okay? Although there are so many kinds of verbs, we're not gonna talk about the other kinds, but we will focus on the meaning of verb as an action word. So when you see something in a sentence that makes an action, call it a verb. So again, what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is the verb plus the preposition or an adverb. So it's a combination of two words, okay? Phrasal verbs can be both transitive or intransitive at the same time. Transitive means it needs an object at the end, but when it is intransitive, it doesn't need an object anymore. It can't stand alone. So let's get straight to the 15 phrasal verbs that I'm gonna teach you today, plus the meaning and the example, so you can better understand what a phrasal verb is. Like I said a while ago, these phrasal verbs are used in casual conversations. So when you're writing a formal letter, do not use phrasal verbs. But when you're having a conversation with someone, your friend, or maybe with your boss in a casual way, it's okay to use phrasal verbs, definitely, especially when you're having an actual conversation with them. Phrasal verbs are used informally, okay? So if you want to sound more natural when speaking, use these phrasal verbs that I'm going to teach you today. Let's start with number one. Number one is hold back. So hold back means to stop or to contain something. Okay, let me give you an example. I need to hold back my urge in buying this beautiful necklace because it's too expensive. If I buy it, I might get broke. So hold back means to stop. Okay, to contain yourself from doing something. I hope you got that. Let's go to number two. Number two is to give way. When we say give way, it means to yield in a very persistent situation. Okay, so let me give you an example. I love that Coke float, but my son wants it so bad, so I gave way for him. Gave way, that's the past tense of give way. Gave way, because the action is finished, so we have to use gave. So please take note, in phrasal verbs you can use the past tense of the verb, the present tense of the verb, the future tense of the verb, depending on your sentence. Number three phrasal verb is think over. What does it mean when we say think over? It means that you have to think about something very, very carefully. Example, I am planning to quit my job, but I am thinking about it over because of the coronavirus pandemic. Think over. Think carefully. The next phrasal verb is find out. Find out. What does it mean to find out? It means that to know something by means of asking or investigating. Find out. Example, I found out that I am pregnant after taking a urine test. Found out is the past tense of find out. Let's go to number five. Number five is cheer up. So when you want to cheer up, it means be happy. Let me give you an example. I know you failed the test, but come on, cheer up. You can do better next time. Be happy even though you are in a bad situation. Cheer up. Number 6 and number 7 are quite confusing to many English learners, and I used to be really confused about these two words as well. And what are these two words? Number 6 is fill up and number 7 is fill out. So let's start with fill up first. Number 6. What does it mean when we fill up? Okay, when we fill up, it means that we are filling a container with a liquid. Okay, for example, I am so thirsty, so please fill this bottle up with cold water. Fill up. Not fill out, but fill up. I hope you got that. When we fill out something, we are completing a form. For example, please fill out all the blanks in this document and submit it to me when you're done. Fill out. You're filling out a form. It can be any kind of form. As long as you're writing something on it, you're filling it out, not filling it up. Okay? By the way, pronunciation tip. In these words, you have to combine the sound of the first word to the second word. It's called liaison in English grammar. It means that you have to combine the sounds of the first word to the second word, especially if the first word starts with a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel. So we don't say fill out, but we say fill out. We also say fill up, not fill up. Although it's okay, but the standard and the natural way of saying it would be fill out and fill up. Pronunciation tip for you. Number 8 is come back. It means that you have to return to a place where you're from. For example, go to that section and fill out this form, then come back when you're done. Come back. Again, I used fill out because you're filling out a form. Please remember that. Phrasal verb number 9 is back out. It means to withdraw something that you have already agreed to do. Example, the client backed out after hearing a lot of bad reviews about the product. Backed out. It means he did not continue doing something. Number 10 is to ask for. Ask for means to make a request. Example, you are in a restaurant and you're so thirsty, so you might want to ask the waiter for more water. If you're too shy to ask for water, you can ask your friend to do it for you. So you can tell your friend, could you ask for more water? Yes, ask for. Number 11, fall apart. The past tense is fell apart. Again, we're going to use a past tense for this one. So fell apart means to break down into pieces. For example, the building fell apart after a strong earthquake. That's a sad example. But fell apart, to break into pieces. Here, I'm giving you the most common and the most usual phrasal verbs that are commonly used in everyday conversation. And I hope you guys can use this also when you're talking with your friend, with your boss, or with anyone, with a new friend that you met online. So yes, I hope that this lesson can be very helpful for you too. Let's go to number 12. Number 12 is run away. What does it mean? When we say run away, it is to leave unexpectedly or to escape. For example, the thief ran away when he saw the police. Run away. Number 13 is to put something off. Put something off means to postpone or to delay something. For example, we need to put the schedule off because of the coronavirus. Put something off. We need to put off the schedule because of the coronavirus. Number 14 is to keep something up. Keep something up means to continue doing something that you've already been doing at the same rate. For example, you are doing well in studying English. Keep it up. Keep something up. And finally, here's the last phrasal verb that I'm going to teach you today. The last one is come across. What does it mean? It means to meet or find someone accidentally. For example, I came across with my high school friend at the mall today. Come across. I hope you got that. So, I hope that this lesson is really helpful for you. And that's the end. So again, it's very important to use these phrasal verbs if you want to sound more natural in speaking English. I love teaching you some tips on how to enhance your speaking skills because I know how important it is to speak English well, especially these days. Please take note, I upload videos every Sunday, that is 8 p.m. Philippine local time. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to make a comment. If you want to ask for more lessons from me, please type it in the comment box. Don't be shy. I'll be willing to do it for you as long as I can. That's it. See you again next Sunday. Have a great day. Bye.